everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about one of the more frequently requested topics, and that is how to shop on Amazon Japan. It's not difficult at all, but please keep in mind that I am from the United States and it's 2019 at the time of recording, so things may vary depending on what country you live in and if the site or system changes in the future. So first off, those of you who don't speak Japanese will be pleasantly surprised to know that there is an English option on the site. It's this JP at the top of the page with a globe. All you do is click on the English option. If you are on a cell phone using the mobile web page, the language option can be found under the three lines towards the bottom. Language is the top country option. The second option will actually take you to the US Amazon website. The translated website isn't perfect. I just ordered this Kokotama last week and I think it's the perfect example of this. On the Japanese website, the title says, Himitsu no Kokotama Kokotama Furenzu Raito Blue. So, Himitsu no Kokotama is the name of the show. Kokotama Furenzu is Kokotama Friends, which is the name of the toy. Then Raito Blue for light blue. But the translation is kind of a nightmare. Rat in here, tadpole friends light blue. You can try copying and pasting this title into Google Translate, but it's not always much better. So be sure to use your best judgment. If you see a picture of a Tamagotchi piece for 2,000 yen, the listing is probably not for the actual Tama. And if you're really stuck, ask. There are enough of us in the Tama community that speak Japanese, and we definitely want to help in situations like this. Amazon Japan also has an English help center. It's at the very bottom of the screen. Then need more help and contact us. I've never written in asking for product information, but you could certainly try if you are unclear about what is included with a certain product. However, don't worry, the account creation and the checkout process translation is very clear and easy to understand. It seems like it was translated by an actual person and not a machine. It's very similar to the process on the US Amazon webpage, so I'm confident that you could do it. As you can see here on this page, we're still on Amazon Japan, and this form for creating an account is super easy to follow and fill out. Essentially, the buying process is the same as your own country's Amazon. However, what you can buy from Amazon Japan is a little bit different. Almost anything Prime can be shipped to other countries. Personally, I haven't ran across any Prime Tamagotchi or toy that couldn't be shipped to the US. But I know there are exceptions to every rule, so I don't want to straight out say that everything Prime can be shipped. A lot of used things that are shipped and sold by Amazon can also be sent internationally. I've actually made an entire video about this. While you can save a lot of money buying used, the descriptions are not always complete, so you might not get what you expect. When you are looking at used items, you are also more likely to run across an item that cannot be shipped internationally, so don't get your heart too set on a good deal until you've entered the checkout process. If an item cannot ship internationally, it will just give you an error that says the item cannot be shipped to your address, and I actually tried a bunch of these to see if it could give me that error, and it wouldn't. So of course the day that I'm trying to show you that the error exists, I can't seem to get it. But then there are days when I'm shopping for myself and I get it with almost every single Tamagotchi that I want to buy. Before we talk any further about the actual shipping process, let's talk about prices, because it's very important to know how much you're spending when you're shopping. For about a decade or so, the simplest way to convert yen to US dollars is to place a decimal point before the last two digits. So for this Kokotama that is 3,180 yen, it is about $31.80 US dollar. Roughly, very roughly. It might not be like that in the future as currency rates change so much day to day and year to year. Today, on the day that I'm filming this, 3,180 yen is actually $28.95 USD. But that rough estimate can still really help you figure out how much you're spending. Okay, back to shipping. While shopping, you may see messages like this that say free shipping. Unfortunately, that is only for inside of Japan. However, I think the shipping rates to the US are very reasonable. The base rate for shipping to the United States and North America is 600 yen, so roughly $6. They have a chart for each country. I will leave the link to this page in the description box below. As far as custom fees go, to my understanding, if your order qualifies for Amazon Global Delivery, the fees are prepaid and incorporated into your shipping and handling fees. However, they do give a disclaimer that the fee may be incorrectly estimated during checkout, and if that's the case, then you would have to pay a fee. Personally, I have not once paid a fee or have had any kind of issue. Again, this is specifically for Amazon Global. The information can be found here, and I will leave a link to this in the description box below as well. This website link also talks about returns at the bottom. If you return something to Amazon Japan, you will have to pay customs fees to get it back to them, and you may have to pay shipping. To me, that seems like a big hassle, so I kind of look at it as a risk. If I buy a Tamagotchi from Amazon and it doesn't work, will I be okay with the broken Tama, or am I willing to pay the money to get it replaced? That risk is for each person to decide on their own, but keep in mind that it's the same wherever you buy internationally. Any international purchase is going to have that risk, whether you buy from Amazon Japan or not. Personally, I think it's worth the risk, and I've never had a problem or need to return anything. So it's worked out well for me, but I have decided that if I ever get a Tamagotchi that's broken, I am going to keep it and open it up because I'm interested in learning more about how Tamas work, but I just don't want to go ahead and open up one of my Tamas that is in functioning condition. Well, I think that's the basics for shopping on Amazon Japan. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll do my best to help. At this point, I've bought 8 virtual pets from Amazon Japan, both new and used, as well as many calico critters, so I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of how their whole system works. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing so you don't miss any future videos. Be sure to visit us on Instagram, Twitter, and Discord. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video!